Assalamualaikum and a good day to everyone. I will present my paper today entitled Investigating Information Governance Practice in Higher Education Institutions, a case study. So this project and this paper was co-write with Dr. Azman Mat Isa, Dr. Ahmad Zamhariro Samsudin, and also Dr. Abdul Rahman Ahmed. So for this presentation, I shall start with the research background, the problem statement, literature review, methodology, findings, discussion, and also conclusion. All right, in the digital age, the role of information is becoming more crucial for organization. Despite various information systems, organizations are still uncertain about their information's accuracy, trustworthiness, and timelessness, particularly in quick decision-making situations. In higher education institutions, HEIs, reliance on accurate, trusted, and up-to-date information is essential, particularly in the age where ranking becomes the main priority by the Ministry of Higher Education. Core activities such as teaching and learning, research and innovation, publication, internationalization, students and alumni must be readily available for strategic decision-making, performance analysis, international ranking, and daily operation. So the objectives of this research are to develop a university-wide data and information classification, and a comprehensive study is imperative as empirical evidence provides a valid justification for this research. For the problem statement, the absence of proper classification of data and information hampered the quality in terms of consistency and reliability of the information. As a consequence, there is data redundancy, inaccuracy, and uncertainty. This paper aims to identify the weaknesses of current information management practice and determine the quality of information at one case study, that is a University Act. So for information governance framework, we took what that has been mentioned by Muhammad in 2020, whereby critical factors for a successful of information government implementation are based on funding, policy, expertise, technology, stakeholders, security, and also enabling environment. So those are the factors for a successful information governance implementation in universities. For the literature review, we found that research that was by Muhammad 2020 on the topic of essence of information management and HEIs. He mentioned that effective information management will help universities to meet regulatory and audit requirements and provide proof of the university activities for litigation support. During the auditing exercise, actions are reviewed through consulting and recording details at the documents that legalize the actions. When the records and information were not properly managed, the audit judgment would not be reliable due to untrustworthy of information. In terms of the same topic, what that we have found, me and Dr. Azman, adequately control university records and information help the university in conducting its daily operations in an efficient and accountable manner. It also enables consistent service delivery, supports managerial decision making, and also transparency in making policy. For information governance, articles written by Jansi in 2015 stated that the critical need to coordinate information in ways compatible with organization needs is at the heart of information governance. The centralization of processes and data an information organization demanded that information system be structured and processed. While Gartner 2021 mentioned that IG as the specification of decision rights and an accountability framework to ensure the appropriate behavior in the evaluation, creation, storage, use, archiving, and other processes are important. Yeah. All right. Further discussed by with the items from Cambridge University and also Gartner. Okay. All right. In this research, we used the purposive sampling technique, where we conducted open-ended interview with the respective respondent. Yeah, and the results we analyzed using NVivo version 12. So the semi-structured interview methods were used to enable a researcher to use proposed themes just like in a structured interview, and concurrently ensure flexibility for the respondent to express himself freely by any issues raised during the interview session. So we interviewed the management team of UX University, but for this purpose, we managed to interview the rector. All right, from what we have done, it is found that there are lack of coordination in the organization in terms of information resources. And among the symptoms of the problems found was the collection and dissemination of information are not well managed. There are lack of integration between the systems available at the university because there are too many systems and they are not talking to each other. Information links are not well planned on the website. Yeah, all right. So sometimes the website are not updated, and when looking for certain information, they did not know where to get the information. Okay, and the critical areas to improve information governance in the university are in terms of the resources, information organization, governance provision in managing information related resources, and also the need of information leadership. So as for the discussion, the universities appeared to take reactive measures when dealing with information management rather than taking proactive and strategic decisions. Actions tend to be specific to a particular area rather than in a broader sense of information management. They are exclusive rather than inclusive. As a big and progressive institution's action, initiative, efforts, and information infrastructure are sometimes built ahead of existing policies on procedures govern them. It has resulted uncoordinated information resources management and thus is ineffective in supporting the university's function. So as a conclusion, the fundamental aspiration of this research was to find out issues regarding the current records management practices in University X. The purpose was to provide an applicable records management solution that addresses records management challenges for the universities, specifically to safeguard and make the information readily available. Implementation of information governance in university acts can resolve the information storage, dissemination, and security of the information. It can also be a good benchmark for other institutions in implementing information governance for the benefits of all. Thank you.